Kind of an overview or a quick snapshot of my new Fix and Flip for Beginners school community. School is a platform where people teach their passions or whatever they have an interest in to others. And then it's a platform where I've created this Fix and Flip um, course that is free. And I just want to give a little bit of a overview of that. Let's see. All right, here we are. We're first of all, it's a new community. It's only about 10 days old, roughly, um, and this is the name of it here: Fix and Flip for Beginners. And I'll put the link to that in the description in the video. The link so you can come here and you just have to enter your email and then you get letting it. Then I can let you in. Once you supply the email, I can let you in, and then you're free to roam around wherever you want. You'll have categories in the classroom, as you can see here: welcome and self-assessment, lead generation, high-level overview, documents, quiz, and videos. And what I want to kind of give a snapshot of today is the flip process high-level overview. Just want to show you what it looks like inside so you know what's in there and what you get to go through on this platform. And you get to do a little risk assessment to find out, your tolerance for flipping. If it's something that's ideal for you, you'll have a chart in there where you'll do some questions, and then based off your score, it'll tell you, yes, I have a tolerance for taking more, chances to do something like this, or maybe I'm not quite at that point, but still want to try it. And we also have this lead generation where, have ideas to help you generate leads to get flips, properties to flip. So there's a section on that as well. And then you have the flip process high level overview where I go over the steps in the flipping process. And then you have documents that'll be beneficial for you when you're flipping. And then you have a quiz to kind of test your knowledge and see what areas you need to work on. And as I stated in the quiz, you're not expected to do well because it's challenging on purpose because there's a lot to learn. You're not going to learn it during just these few sections of this course material. There are more sections, but this is the free sections. Let me show you. This is the green, this dark green are all free. And then you have a premium section that's here in the, I guess it's called that orange. I guess you would call it orange. It doesn't tell you that because I'm the owner of it. It's not showing that it's premium, but on your side, it will show these orange ones as premium. And then you have a course if you want just the course. That's separate as well. And then we have the VIP where it's more direct assistance with me, where I help you individually if that's your desire. You have that for that. But yeah, premium. I will show you the difference between high level free. High level free and the deep dive, the flip. So you have the flip process high level. Okay. And then you have the flip process, the deep dive in the premium section. And then you, of course, have other tabs in that. You get more detailed videos. You get far more videos. You get money saving tips. You get more hard money and lenders and loans information in the premium section. And then you get this deep dive. So let's just go to the free section and show you the high level overview. And you can see the categories on the left in the free section, credit, what to look for in a property, calculating your ARVs, appraisals, budgets, pre-approvals, term sheets, loans, all information you need to know, contractors. And then you have some exercises to help reinforce the information. and then getting the pre-renovation and the actual renovation. You talk about the trades, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, problems you can run into, and potential resolutions, some interior work you may experience, exterior work you may need to do, finishing. And then we have some house anatomy. It's important to understand, the parts of the house, especially when you're walking through the house. It'll help you understand the contractor lingo better, and it'll be able to help you assess things that are needed for the house and talk about them in terms of the actual name of that particular part of the house. And you have more exercises, deal analysis to understand, how the deal is broken down. And you got final thoughts. And essentially, the final thoughts relates to, if you don't feel like you got everything you needed here, then you can go to the premium section. That's totally up to you. Once you're in, you're in. There's no cost in the free section. You're always in. So it's not like you're in, take a look and leave, and then you can't get back in. No, you're in. You can stay and continue to go over the information as much as you want. Okay, so yeah, there you see the flip process, the high level overview. So we'll click on a couple more of these to give you, and I took a lot of time doing this. All this stuff you see, I probably did 90% of it. 10% may be, some chat GPT, but 90% of it I wrote because it's based off my experiences. And stuff that's happened to me, stuff I've learned. So a lot of it is based off my experience. Like this is an actual layout for a kitchen of mine that I got from Lowe's. So that's an actual layout from Lowe's that they would generate for you as well if you worked with them on getting some cabinets put in. But yes, based off of my actual experience. Yeah, calculating ARV. Then I made, there's a video I made talk about appraisals, which can be a nightmare. They can really ruin a return depending on what the appraiser values your property at. Budgets, best places to do your budgets, with templates that are pre-made to help you so you're not starting from scratch. Very useful information when you're brand new. And then talking about getting a pre-approval from hard money, discuss that in the loan process. And you see term sheets, the information you would get from the lender. And then reviewing that, contractors, and so forth and so on. So you see the free section has quite a bit of information in it for free. I took the time to look at others to see what they offered, and I couldn't find anybody that was offering this much information for free. They wanted you to join for a fee to get more information. Nobody was giving the amount of information that you're getting in my free section. And like I said, this is just the one tab. You have quite a few tabs. You have the self-assessment, the lead generation tab. You got the high level, the documents, the quiz, the videos. So you get a lot of tabs for free that a lot of people are given. 20% of the information I'm giving you way more information for free. Now, let's do one last view of the free high-level overview of the flip process, just to show you. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's go to the premium version of the flip process, the deep dive. And as I state here, this is a far more detailed than the high-level version. And in this one, you're going to get an incredible amount of information. I mean, incredible. I'm just going to open up the tabs because you don't have tabs to open on the free version. This one has tabs to open. I continued. It took me, months and months to do this, and my problem was, for the premium section, I kept adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff, and then I was like, I'm never going to finish if I keep adding. So I had to just come to a point where I just it's time to stop. So I wish I knew if there was a way to do this in one fell swoop. I'm not sure of that, but let's see. Bam. I think this is the okay. So there we go. So now let's go back to the top and then show you all the stuff in the deep dive in the premium section of the flip process on the left. Far more information, far more detail than you will get in the free section. The free section provides you the information you need. This goes way beyond into unique scenarios. You also have the section, show me how to, where you essentially, I'll break down a process of something that maybe understanding the roughing process. I'll show you how that goes. Or, let's see. Let's go over to back to the classroom tab. This is the premium section. And first, let me do this same thing. Let me show you the videos in the free section. Okay, there's the free section videos. Okay. Now let's go back and do the premium section videos. Once again, it's not just the videos you see when it pops up. That's the other thing I forgot. You got the contractor conversations in the premium section. Okay. Requesting a hard money term sheet, reviewing that hard money term sheet. Conversations with plumbers. So you know how those conversations go, what to expect when you talk to plumbers when you're flipping, general contractor conversations, and all this. And let me say this too, for all of, regardless of level, free, premium, VIP, or whatever, these are living documents, meaning that I will continually update this stuff. Like I said, I told you when I was creating it, I could have kept going, adding stuff to it and adding stuff to it. I never would have finished. So these are living documents that I'm going to continue to add stuff to all the time. So what you see is going to change. Not the information that's there, meaning it's going to be more added to the sections, So these are living documents, and whichever section you do, free or premium, the information will continue to grow and amass, and more videos will be added to sections, more information will be added, and more properties, job site videos will be added. So it'll be a continually growing platform where you'll get more and more information, whether it's free or not. You're going to continue to get information. I encourage you to ask me questions, whether you're in the free section or the premium section. My goal, I want to help people because I really love doing this, and I want to help people as much as I can. So I encourage you to ask me questions because I'll gladly answer them. So please do. But I just wanted to give you an overview of my free school community so you can get an idea of what's inside. And like I said, all you have to do is enter your email address. When you come there, I'll give the link in the description, and then I'll let you in. That's it. So hopefully you'll take advantage of this. And like I said, this is the perfect time to join and ask me questions because it's new. It's 10 days old. There's about 10 people in there. So this is the time to do it while it's new. And people I haven't been marketing it, and I'm getting ready to start marketing it. So hopefully you'll join now so you can take advantage of access, to get your questions answered as quickly as possible and find out what it's all about. And I would love to hear feedback. you need to add this, or it's missing this. Let me know what that is so I can add that as well. So I look forward to feedback, and then hope this is going to be helpful for you. And I appreciate you watching the video. Until next time, thanks.